Awesome. So welcome everyone to our Girls Rock the World event. If you're watching this video, I am super excited that over the next 30 minutes, we're going to share with you something that we are all super passionate and excited about. So my name's Lee. If you don't know who I am, I live on the amazing Gold Coast, and wherever you are and you're watching this, somebody that we know said that you should come and check out what we're up to. So for me, 3 years ago when I first came across this, there was really two main things that I was struggling massively in my life. One of them was my health. I was really tired all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I was really run down just as a single mum trying to juggle everything. And I knew that something had to change there. But the other thing that I was really challenged around was my lifestyle. I was really looking for a way to get back on track financially and just reduce the stress that we had of just everyday life and bills and Groundhog Day, and just give us a little bit more time freedom. So tonight we're going to share with you a little bit about this opportunity and also about our amazing program. So number one for me was to make more money to support my family. Money obviously is the byproduct of helping other people. But for me and our family, it just allowed us to have healthier options in our day, reduce the stress of all of these crazy bills. But most importantly, it just allowed me to do more fun stuff. So go on holidays and just be that mum first. And the second thing that I was really excited about was just how amazing it is that we can all come together on social media and just use technology now to be able to reach new people and support us as well with our health goals. So I'm going to introduce you now to the amazing Michelle, and she's going to run you through our amazing program. And then we're going to bring a few people on that have had some really cool results on the products. And what I'm really passionate about is helping people get started on their mission or around health and lifestyle as well. So we've got some people that are launching their businesses tonight, so I'll give them a shout out a little bit later on. So if you're here to support them tonight, massive welcome and thank you so much for joining us. I know it means a lot to them to get started on their journey as well. So I'm going to hand it over to Michelle. If you want to come off mute, honey, pop you up. There you are. Awesome.
Hey guys, it's Michelle. I'm on the Gold Coast as well, and I just wanted to share with you first off just a little bit about how I was introduced to these products. And it was about 2 years ago now, and well, prior to that, sorry, 2.5 years ago, I actually had an accident which left me with bleeding on my brain and a fractured skull. So before that, I was quite fit and active. I thought I ate really good. And then when I had this accident, it completely flipped my whole lifestyle. I had to live with my mum, and she became my full-time carer. So life for me had really changed. I would get up in the morning and I would basically just have my medication. I'd have a cup of tea, and then I would just go back to bed and I would sleep most of the day. So this actually went on for about 6 months, and life just wasn't changing for me. I wasn't really getting any better. I couldn't drive my car anywhere in case I had a seizure, and that actually meant that my mum had to be with me quite a lot. Like even when I went to walk around the block, she needed to be there just in case something had happened to me. So I seen a post on Facebook. Someone had just said, "You look, we've got these products and we've got energy and, you know, life's amazing." And I was like, oh yeah, what could that really be for me, right? So I thought, well, nothing's changing for me now. And I started to get a lot of anxiety and depression by not being able to be out and be active. So I thought, what the hell? So I gave it a go. And within 3 weeks, I had a full recovery. So to me, I was just like, wow, I just need to share this with people, because if that's what it's done for me, imagine what it could do to help other people. So it's really simple, guys. We have these fruits, veggies, and berries. They're in a capsule. They're vine ripened. They're taken all the water and the sugar content out, and then they're just like mashed up. They're dried, and then they're put into a capsule. That's that's all they are. There's not really a lot of rocket science behind it. If you are into research and all of that kind of stuff, we have like, I think it's 30 peer-reviewed medical studies. I don't know. There's lots of information on there, and you can go and check all of that out. But really all it is fruits, veggies, and berries in a capsule. It's that simple. So we all know today when we go into the supermarket, there's pretty much every single fruit and veggie and berries there, right? Now, I don't know about you, but they don't grow all year round. So the fact that we've actually got them on our shelves pretty much all year round means that they're actually taken somewhere and they're gassed. So we don't know where they're coming from, and we don't know what's been put into them, like needles in the strawberries, right? So it's really, really important that we get all our serves of fruits and veggies into the body, because it just makes them fuel up, and you just don't know how good you can actually feel until you start putting all of that into your body every single day. And for me, the energy that I have now is just through the roof, and I know I'm getting it naturally. So they're the fruits, veggies, and berries. We also have these beautiful little ones, the omegas. So these are plant-based. So there's no fish oil in here, right? So no yucky aftertaste. It doesn't smell. They're amazing. And they're really, really good for if you're having like brain fog or a lot of inflammation in your body. It helps to reduce that. So these little guys have been like the massive win for me. We also have these vanilla chocolate. These are complete whole food shakes. So this, like, there's stuff in them that I don't even know where you would source it from. Like, when did you last buy yucca powder or mushroom powder? So there's so many ingredients in here, and these are all the good, healthy fats and carb and protein. So for me, I jump up in the morning and I have one every single day. I have them with oats. I make some wicked smoothie bowls, and they're great for on the run too. So if you find yourself like in the afternoon, say about 3 o'clock, if you're having that, you know, crash, burn, where's my block of chocolate, where's the chips, where's like that junk food, you can just grab one of these, mix it up with some cold water, or if you use coconut milk, whatever you fancy. And it's not a meal replacement, but it'll actually subside those cravings. So for me, I used to eat chocolate every single day, like every day, without fail. And now, like, I hardly ever buy it. It's just not on the list of things to get. So that's the products that we have. And also we have these little chews. So these are for the kids, but I eat them. So that's why I have them. Fruits and veggies, exactly the same. They're just made in a little gummy form, and that way the kids just love them. They think they're a treat. The great thing I love about all these products too is that they are friendly for pregnant or breastfeeding mamas. So if you look at the back of some products that you take, some supplements, for instance, it sometimes says on there, like, consult your doctor. Do you want to put that into your body if your kids can't have it and you have to consult your doctor? Like, I don't understand that. It's just fruits, veggies, and berries. Just that's it. And it's that simple. What we also have with it is our amazing body transformation, which there is, I think, over 300 recipes in the program now. There's workout guides, there's meal plans. We have a really, really incredibly supportive group on Facebook, and we've just started the 8-week shred. So for anybody that wants to lose weight, it's great to plug into that and you can get started on that. But what I love about it most too is, like, I've been doing this for 2 years now. I lost about 5 kilos when I first did the shred, and I've maintained that. I've kept that off the entire time now. And for me, I always struggled with weight loss, and for something to be I can't even say the word, sustainable. For something to be so sustainable, it just blew my mind. So it's not all about just getting this nutrition in. It's also about learning how to actually fuel your body and to make it a lifestyle change. And it's great for families as well. So no deprivation here. I still drink beer and drink wine, and I love it. So what I want to do is I want to share with you, where's Tanika? She's got an amazing story. Where are you, Tanika? Can you come off mute?
Hey,
Hey,
hey
can you tell us a
everyone.
little bit about your journey since starting?
Yeah, so about 18 months ago, I was absolutely sick and tired of struggling with my iron levels. I work quite a lot. I'm a chef, so I do work a lot of hours, but I was absolutely exhausted. I couldn't sleep properly. I was basically surviving off of coffee. I would drink 7 to 10 coffees a day. Um, I wasn't sleeping properly, as I said, and on my days off, I just had no energy. I had to nap for about 4 hours in the afternoon every single day off. It was just eating my social life. So yeah, it was kind of just taking over, and I was absolutely sick of it. So when I found this product, I thought maybe it could help with my energy, although I thought I ate pretty well at the time, which sounds really silly now. But I found that within 2 weeks, my sleeping improved and I didn't have that lull at about 3 o'clock. I started using the shakes and I was able to give up coffee within a few months. So that was amazing for me. The shakes are amazing. I love the chocolate one. It's really easy to take to work. And I don't have to nap on my days off anymore because I have that energy. And what really astounded me was that it actually showed up in my blood work. So it's given me a boost for my iron levels. And I'm actually able to donate blood now, which I do really regularly. And I recently did my 22nd donation. So I'm really surprised that it shows up like so clearly in your body. And it's so good to have my energy back, but knowing that it's supporting my whole body is just amazing. That's me.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, honey. We're going to pass it over to Caroline. Where are you, hon?
Yeah, I'm here.
There you go.
Hello, how are you? Welcome, everyone. I'm Caroline. 3 years ago, I started menopause, and it wasn't too bad at first, although it was good, no more monthlies. But I got the hot sweats and put weight on, losing my hair, and I couldn't sleep. And then I was introduced to the Juice Plus, and I was a bit skeptical at first, but then I knew I wasn't eating enough fruit and veg, so I thought I'll give it a go. So I took the premiums, and after a couple of weeks I started feeling better, and now I've been on it for about 9 months. I'm on the omegas for my shoulder pain, which is great. And I'm doing the shakes as well now. I make my smoothies, and if I miss out on my smoothies any day, I really crave for it the next day, and I'm just sleeping so much better. And I've lost a bit of weight, and my hair's not falling out anymore, and even my nails are growing much better than they used to. So I'm using all the recipes, which is great, and I try them on the family and they love them.
Oh, that's so awesome. Both of you have had such amazing stories. And, you know, everybody just, your body takes from these products what it needs to repair. And that's what I find. You know, everyone gets such amazing different results. And, you know, I love that I've been able to find this amazing product and then go and share it with other people as well. So I'm going to pass it over to Monique now. If you want to come off mute, I will find you on the list. Hi.
Hi.
Over to you.
Thank you. So yeah, obviously the product made sense. I had an amazing kind of upgrade to my health and my family's health as well. So it just kind of made sense at the time because I was a stay-at-home mum, which I still am, but I was really lost in that role. And so I was really looking for something that would give me some confidence and start a little business on my own. And that's when this amazing product line came into my life, as well as the business opportunity, which is why we're here tonight. And I never actually really thought I could do something like this. I had stopped working for nearly 5 years. I had 2 small children. I was at home. And I'd lost a lot of confidence, to be honest. And also we were struggling, like we were really in a financially fearful place. My husband was self-employed, so we were kind of going month to month and never really knew how much money was coming in. So it was really, really scary. So for me to have this opportunity was like a gift, an absolute gift. So I jumped straight in. The products made sense. They felt great in my body. And yeah, I was just really hungry to find something that I could contribute to the household. And to be honest, I was a little scared. I was a little skeptical because I didn't know a lot of people because I'd been at home so much. And I didn't know social media really well either. So I didn't really know if I could build this to the level that I wanted it to be. However, it's over 2.5 years now, and I have an amazing team. There's like over 40 people in my team, and I've really only introduced about 6 people. And it's just like completely organically grown from that. Like each person that I've inspired has gone and inspired friends and family of their own. So now, 2.5 years later, I have a thriving business. My confidence is getting better. I still get nervous talking on these things, but you know, I have come a long way, as Lee knows. I'm contributing to the household, and my husband and I, like, we're working collectively now, and it feels really awesome. And we're planning our future and travel, and we just started homeschooling our kids as well, which is something I wouldn't have been able to do without this opportunity. So I'm super grateful. And really, really inspired to empower other women to stay home and design the lives they want, because this is definitely a vehicle that can help you do that. Thanks, Lee. And I think I'm passing it on to Sarah to share her story as well tonight.
Hey guys, my name's Sarah. So I'm actually going to talk a little bit about traditional business. And I suppose before I started in this, I was working in retail for 11 years. And in that time, I didn't really get any substantial pay rises or, you know, being a small business, there was no way I could get a promotion. And I suppose most jobs these days are casual, which meant that if I took time off for holidays, I wasn't going to get paid. So not only was I earning enough to be able to afford a holiday for my 3 kids and my husband, I also couldn't afford to go without pay. So, you know, holidays were kind of not going to happen, and they didn't happen for me in the 9 years since having kids. And if we have a look at traditional business, say we have a look at Woolies, for instance, you know, everybody starts at the bottom, or they come in as, you know, on the checkouts, and they're trading their time for money. So there are opportunities there for promotions, which is really great. Say deli manager comes up for, you know, up for grabs. Problem is, there's only one in the whole supermarket, and you've got everybody going for the same position. Not only that, are you competing against your friends, you've also got people coming in from the outside wanting that position as well. So it creates this, you know, us versus them mentality, and it's not great. It's not a nice environment to work in. So if you're lucky enough to get that promotion, woohoo! But the thing is, you're not really going to make it to the CEO of Woolies, are you? It's not going to happen. So when I looked at this, one thing that got me really excited was that, yes, we all start in at the bottom. No one can buy their way in up higher, so it's nice and fair. Everybody starts in the same position, and everybody has the same amazing system to follow and the same, you know, fantastic training that we all get access to. But the really cool thing is that if you want to go for a promotion and if you want to earn some more money, it's there for you. So going back to Woolies, right, if you're going for that deli manager promotion, can you imagine getting a phone call from the CEO going, hey, babe, I hear you're going for deli manager. Like, that's so exciting. You know, is there anything I can do to help? Like, that's not going to happen, right? But it actually happens in what we do. So there's no shortage of people, you know, above us that are willing to reach down and help us and believe in us until we can believe in ourselves. And this creates such a unique environment, and one that I really, really love. It creates this amazing culture of everybody lifting each other up and helping each other, which is kind of unlike any other, you know, any other thing that I've worked in before. I really love it. The other thing is we don't have CEOs. We have what's called a national marketing director, and we don't have one. The awesome thing is there's actually unlimited positions for national marketing directors. So if you want to make it to the top, it's there for you, and everybody's willing to help you make that happen. because that's how we progress in this company, by reaching down and helping other people with their dreams and, you know, helping them to succeed. It also helps us succeed. So, you know, I really love the fact that if you wanted to start a traditional business, you're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars to get started. But with this, it's $165. Like, this still blows my mind. And if you are teachable and coachable and you follow the system that we have, you know, most people are making that back in a couple of weeks. So you're already making money. And this is the really exciting thing. So I could talk about this all night, but I won't. So I'm going to pass it over to the lovely Jamie, and she's going to talk a little bit more about how we get paid. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Sarah. I love listening to you. It's so good. So I guess the greatest thing about this is that community working together and raising each other up is definitely something I've never experienced in many different businesses that I've worked in before. So it's an absolute privilege to work this way. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the way we get paid. So we actually get paid 3 ways in our business, which is super exciting. So the first way we get paid is retail profit. So like any business, for example, we go into a clothing store, they sell a pair of jeans, they make some amount of retail profit on selling that pair of jeans. So we make retail profit on the products that we sell just by connecting the customer to the company. So that's pretty simple and straightforward. We also make commissions. So for each monthly installment that is paid on products into our business, we make a commission, and obviously that becomes a residual income, because as you bring on some customers and have a great customer base, that commission grows, and that's the money that pays you while you sleep. So that's really exciting. If you have to have a sick day off work, or you go on holidays, you're still getting paid for all the hard work that you do helping other people to be the healthiest versions of themselves. So I think that's fantastic. And the third way that we get paid, which is my absolute favorite, and it ties in really well with what Sarah was just saying, is we get paid bonuses. So we get paid bonuses 2 ways. We get paid bonuses for achieving our own goals. And we also get paid bonuses, which is the absolute pinnacle of how we get paid, for teaching and supporting and mentoring other people to get to those successful levels as well. So I don't know of any other company that actually rewards people in their business for supporting and helping other people to achieve their dreams and goals. But this is definitely a company with a heart. And I know I've had the privilege of mentoring and supporting lots and lots and lots of people in my team who have made some amazing achievements, and to help people get to achieve goals that they want is something we just don't get to do. It's living outside the square, and it's absolutely wonderful to do that. So to get paid 3 ways anywhere is unheard of, and it's an absolute privilege to work in a business where we get to do that together. So thanks very much. I'll hand you back over to Lee.
Oh, thanks, honey. Thank you all so much for sharing information about our amazing product and our program. So just a little bit about me. I've actually been with the company now for nearly on 3 years, which is pretty cool. And, you know, I'm a mum. I used to work in traditional business for nearly 27 years. I did that. And, you know, it's such a different lifestyle out there working in the workforce. You know, you've got a boss telling you what to do and getting told when you had to have your lunch breaks, and you know you're really working on somebody else's dream. And you know, when I started this, I've never done anything like this before, and I came into this just with fresh eyes and an open heart, and just knew that the products were amazing. I really had my product belief sort of set down pat when I first started, because I asked heaps of questions. I was super skeptical, and I just plugged in. I just, you know, followed the system and just got taught by the people who showed me how to share this amazing product and opportunity with other people that I had in my life as well. And, you know, things have totally changed over the last 3 years. I was actually dreading looking at going back to work. You know, on a single parent income, I went down to about $440 a week at one stage. And I'm like, oh my God, like no fun time there, right? I had no holidays. I was barely buying food for all of us for about 1.5 years. So when I came across this, I just thought, right, like this is a way that I might be able to get my life back on track, and just also spend those magic moments at home with the kids a little bit more, which is something that I definitely wouldn't have had I gone back to work back then. So, you know, over the last 3 years, one thing that I really valued and I missed out on was holidays. And I used this as my travel fund. And I've been on some amazing holidays. I'm still a single mum and have now managed this on my own for nearly 4 years now. So I've been to the US. We've all gone on amazing team holidays to Cairns and Melbourne and Perth. But, you know, my biggest achievement so far over the last 3 years was we've just got back from this amazing 9 days in Japan where I took the kids over to Disneyland and sort of let them have their little bit of dream holiday as well. So this business has really given me not only some of my best friends who are on here tonight, but also just being able to be a mum first. And that was really important. So, you know, the best thing that I loved about this was even on my single mum wage, I was able to get started for $165. And then just the cost of my own products in that first month, I basically earned more money in that first month than my whole costs were of getting started in the business, which was super cool. So after I started, I could see that this could be something amazing. And to be honest, I haven't gotten here without hard work and time and energy. But, you know, I love that we can give this gift of sharing a better lifestyle and better health journey for so many other people. And I really encourage you to ask heaps of questions, be really curious, and connect with the person who invited you along, because it doesn't take anything to get, it doesn't cost anything to get your questions answered. So I just say, do it for yourself, do it for your family, and just ask yourself, what if? Like, what if this could be that thing that completely changes the course of where your life is going to go? So worst thing is that you get a little bit healthier and you feel a lot more amazing coming into 2019. So if you've got any questions, please reach out to the person who invited you to come and have a look at this tonight. We actually do this amazing event every Tuesday night at the same time. So feel free to share it with some friends and come and join us again next week. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us and for everyone jumping on. I just wanted to, before I go, to give a big shout out to the people who were launching and just starting their own little journey tonight. And that's Caroline, Casey, Suzie, and Roonaz. So if you're here supporting them, big welcome and thank you so much for checking in. So have an amazing night, guys, and I will see you all soon.